guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another rendition of my Taylor Swift Tuesdays. I'm in a very special place right now and I've got a very special guest and it's all because of you guys. Can you guess who it is? Hey, it's Spencer Pratt!
The leader of the Swift underground gang. That's my clique.
Literally all of like my high school dreams have come true. I've been watching you since the hills and all of that stuff. And if you don't know what that is, you're not a 90s baby.
Don't watch it. Just watch this YouTube channel. It's way more entertaining.
Watch this channel, check out his podcast, but today we are going to sit here and talk a little bit about Taylor Swift.
My favorite thing to actually talk about.
I would love to chat with you all about it. So
You have
these are
notes.
Oh
my, that looks better than anything I ever put together in college. Where were you to copy? I mean, to work with in class.
But
I'm
like,
very
you know,
impressed.
you're just gonna.
I am blown away. I'm like, that is a PowerPoint presentation.
So I want to talk to you about the Reputation Stadium tour.
I just wish I had gone both nights.
Same.
People keep on asking me like, well, I'm going to the concert, like, what should I? And I'm like, just really be there. Like, it's so overwhelming that like, I feel like it was a dream. It's too much to take in. If you can afford to, do 2 nights.
Yes, do every single night.
The concert it's not even a concert, it's an event. No,
it's an experience.
There it is. It's like the equivalent to like people stand in line for 2 hours or whatever to go on like Space Mountain at Disneyland or something like, it blows Space Mountain out of the freaking water.
It's actually like the best concert experience that I've ever had in my entire life, regardless of the fact that I got to meet Taylor Swift and like hug her and like be in her presence for a little bit. It's just like the entire production that went into that show is there's fireworks. She like collides across the sky in these cloud platform-esque things, and it's just one of the most epic things that's probably ever happened in my life.
What I was not anticipating, and I'm sure all the like OG Swifties already know this, but I'm new to my gang, is the energy of like the Swift fandom. This like, it was the most likable, like everyone was just smiling and like you go to some concert and people are like all have like some attitude, just people.
Their noses up.
Yeah, like a completely just new frequency that I had never experienced and made me like, oh, I get why she's super talented and everything, but her fan base are like the best people.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is who I want to be associated with. Like, I love when people are like, oh, you're Swift. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yes.
You mean like the most likable people and nicest, like.
What I love so much with the Swiftie fandom is on my YouTube channel, I get comments. Someone the other day, I'm a 67-year-old Swiftie. I've loved her since 2008. I get people from Chile, the Philippines. Everyone's just like, I love Taylor Swift. She promotes positivity and happiness, and she writes about my life. Like every person that I've ever met is always like, Taylor Swift writes songs about my life, things that I've experienced. And it's just, there's something so relatable about her and her writing, and it's untouchable, guys. Untouchable.
My only issue with Taylor right now.
What is it?
Is that she doesn't do media. I know for her own reasons, and I get it, but like, we need to hear you talk like on a weekly basis. Like, can you at least do a podcast, Taylor? Where
That's
you like,
how I feel.
Like a tour podcast?
I want her to have a YouTube channel. I'd like to see her do funny things all around.
She was doing more on her IG story, and that kind of like faded out to like just screenshots of like the reviews, and I was loving all the like BTS, like, I guess that was getting us ready for the tour, but
this literally might be my intro.
Oh my god. I'm still upset she put Ed Sheeran on.
Are you?
It's like,
not a fan?
I mean, I'm a fan of Ed, but not. I'm a huge Future fan, and that's my favorite song of Taylor's, but with them, it ruins it. And it's like, I'm like a Future stan. It's like, that's how powerful Taylor is, that she makes me like dislike my favorite trapper on record, because I'm like, shh, Taylor should be seen, shh. I want to hear about Taylor's Reputation.
He's going to be a big YouTube star too, so look out.
No,
his link will be below.
Just keep subscribing to this channel. That's all we're here for.
Are you a new Swiftie? Are you an old Swiftie?
I mean,
newer stuff, older stuff?
I am a huge Swift relationship stan. I have followed all of her relationships. Like, I don't want her to be upset. Taylor, if you're watching this, I think it's amazing. You have had a journey of love. This is incredible. I don't know why anyone would be like,
I'm gonna pause you right there for a second because Iggy Azalea was talking about this, and like me and my friends were talking about this last night. A 25-year-old girl who's incredibly famous got so much hate for being a normal girl and dating people among 3-4 years. That's what you do in your 20s. Newsflash, that's what you do in your 20s. That's why
I had to like put that footnote, because people come at her like,
shocking.
I know college girls that date this many people.
I know they did more.
In a week.
Yes,
in a week.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like, I don't want to say that it's a sexism thing, but a part of it feels like
it's because like Leonardo DiCaprio, no one's like, he's a slut.
Like,
whatever.
it's just like,
blah, blah,
people are
blah.
like, I want to be girl number 137, please.
Literally, so.
That's actually what happens. Not that it matters. Taylor, we're so happy for you and Joe. Like,
Joe,
so happy.
I think about Joe a lot, because I'm always like, this guy, I'm sure he's good looking or whatever. There's a lot of good looking guys out there, right? What game did he come at and spit to Taylor with it? I mean, she's heard accents, so it's not her first time.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not like, it's her first accent.
I feel like it was like a friend of a friend who literally like, there's rumors that they met officially at the Met Gala, and
he must have had the best tux on. I mean, because
he looked so cute. He had his hair buzzed.
Me away.
What do you think of her keeping her relationship with Joe so private and away from everybody?
I get her logic, but as a freaking I'm like, I want to see, but
I
also do love the like pap shots of like them getting into a car
because it's so rare. It's like it's a unicorn when you see.
I want everything. I want more content. So I'm like, I wish they live stream together and like talk about the movie they just saw. You know,
that would be epic. Well, so what's really hard is, so I've been a big Taylor Swift fan for so long, and back when Taylor Swift used to literally post vlogs on MySpace. MySpace was the thing to do, and she'd literally like do behind the scenes tour vlogs of her just like being a goofball and having fun. And like, we are, as a Swiftie fandom collectively, we're used to seeing all this behind the scenes footages of her walking to get a coffee, hanging out with her cats, and now after
been ghosted
after the Kim and Kanye thing, it just ruined it for all of us.
I hate them. I mean, hate's a strong word. I hate them. I mean, I don't hate. I strongly dislike what they did. And you know, I don't even like Drake, but what Kanye did to Drake, I'm like, man, you are just, how did freaking Taylor get a snake emoji? The real snake over here. You went and narked out your boy Drake, who flew out to Wyoming and played you his record, and then you tell Pusha T. I mean,
you know this, don't you? He knows the deeds. I was gonna do a video on that.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
loyalty. Where's the loyalty?
I'm so glad she took the snake though and like rebranded
monetized it, and it's literally like her freaking symbol.
I don't see a snake and I'm think anything but Taylor.
Yeah.
And she made snakes used to be negative to me.
I know. Same.
Like I was like, a snake. I'm like, ooh, it's this beautiful Taylor snake.
Taylor Swift.
Yay.
Yes, that is literally the best way to turn a negative situation into your advantage and your brand.
That's like a perfect example of how you should be inspired by Taylor. She takes the worst thing and turns it into like the most positive.
Yeah,
so it's beyond a skill. Her mom is unbelievable.
You literally just read my mind. I was gonna ask you about like, so you met Andrea. I've still never met her. Like, how was that? Is she an angel?
I know I don't hang out with nuns, but like I imagine like what I would think like a nun, like a nice, like lovely nun, like
a lovely nun.
You know, like unbelievable, like a holy. She reminded me of a less intense Joyce Meyer, like the preacher. She had that like spiritual energy, but like not so like intense like Joyce Meyer. But
I love it. I always read these like Swiftie encounters with Andrea, and they're just like, she's literally an angel dropped from heaven to be put on this earth, and I'm like, I believe it. She birthed Taylor Swift.
I don't think they're both humans, to be honest. Like I kept the energy like in the room. I was like, this is
tell
not,
me about it. We want to know about you meeting Taylor Swift.
You gotta realize I've met, Hillary Clinton. That's
pretty epic.
Very famous woman power.
Yeah.
I met Will Smith. Tom Cruise. These superstar type people, and nothing is like Taylor's energy.
Really?
Like,
really?
maybe walking just into a room where it was just Taylor, you really like the energy's like.
So tell me about it. So I met Stephanie too. She was the one that was interacting with the Stephanie management team. She was the one chatting with me.
I think Steph is like my biggest teammate because she's the only one that watches Snapchat, and that's where I did most of my Taylor content. So when Taylor was like, oh, I don't watch Snapchat. I only do IG. I was like, excuse me.
Stephanie's like, I got you.
Oh yeah, I was like, okay, that must be. And Tree, like, just shows your
Tree
team.
is so amazingly nice.
My goal is to get so rich and famous that I can hire a Tree and be like, how much Tree?
That's a good goal. Tree on your side is what you want for sure.
Unbelievable. And Tree's into crystals.
Is she really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my God. So I listened to your podcast. He was on a podcast called Holy Swift. Check it out.
They're amazing.
Awesome. I actually want to do a collab with them, low key.
Yeah. It's happening.
It's happening
I'm
here.
in the DMs doing this.
Yes. So like, did you buy tickets to go? Did Taylor's team say keep
the
day
so
open? Choose day. Let's rewind it.
So I was telling Heidi, like, because I am so mad about. Because I used to be so jealous of the 4th of July parties and seeing all these.
Who wasn't?
But I was really jealous because I felt like, yo, these people do not, all due respect, kiss your the way I would, like, but all these other randoms, like, why are they there? So when the Kim and Kanye thing happened and no one was like doing interviews, tweeting, adding Kim, like putting their images on the line, being even a friend. So I'm just angry. So I was saying to Heidi, like, when none of these people were stepping up, like, I hope freaking Taylor knows that I'm riding harder than our whole squad for her. So, like,
I get it.
When I started seeing, it was a Saturday Night Live cast, got rep boxes, and I was like, I don't remember one of those people saying one thing about freaking.
When she really needed you.
Whoa, you make jokes on Saturday Night? So that made me, like, upset. I was like, and Heidi's like, maybe they don't know how to reach you. I'm like, I answer every DM on Twitter, every DM on Snap, every DM on Instagram. Can't they DM me? She's like, maybe they don't know you do that. I'm like, I'm going to tweet them my address. So I tweeted them my address, and when I met Tree, she said...
That worked?
She said, if you hadn't tweeted us your address, we would have never got all of you. She said, we called 3 different agents trying to track it. She actually said, I was the hardest person the Taylor Swift's team has ever experienced trying to reach, where it's me, I hear that, I'm like, I'm the most accessible.
Yes.
You can find me like at the coffee shop, at the burrito shop. Like, who's your team?
Yes.
Like,
oh my
so
God.
I got a call from my manager and was like, we have a package for you. I'm like, it's Taylor Swift. No, she's like, you want to know? I'm like, I already know. I know what it is.
Bring it in.
And so I go there and I open up. So I just was praying to God that I was going to get to go in the rep room because that to me is a win.
The ultimate.
You get a photo with Taylor, you get to sit in the chair. So that was it. But then I get the email from Tree like, hey, we want to know what night you're going. I'm like, this is
why?
Is there like a certain amount of people can go in the rep room? Is that like this? I'm thinking, and she's like, just keep us posted. So I'm like, okay, we'll do the Saturday night. And then that night she emails me and she's like, hey, we're going to pull you back before Taylor goes on. I'm thinking still thinking rep room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, okay, the rep room, I don't know enough details about it. So
they do rep room meet and greets before the show and after
the
show.
So I'm like, okay, we're going to the rep room. And then all of a sudden, she's like, I'm sending Steph to come get you. So then we start walking back. I'm like, this doesn't feel like rep. We're going, dressing room. Like, this is a weird place to have the rep room. All of a sudden, they're like, there's no videoing. I'm like, I've seen videos in the rep room. And they're like, okay, we're going into Taylor's dressing room. I'm like, no, I think I tripped. Yeah, I tripped and fell.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. So I tripped and fell. But then,
oh my God.
The best part ever is I had a dream that Taylor was going to take and I snapped. There's maybe somebody watching this knows. Months before I woke up, I snapped. I had the best dream ever. Taylor took my phone and did a snap. Taylor does not do Snap because I asked going in. I was like, can I do Snapchat? She's like, no, I don't do Snapchat. I was like, okay. So in there, I was like, I need a Snap.
Oh my God, you blurted it.
I think I did. I don't know. She's like, here, give me your phone. I'm like,
touch my phone, please.
No.
Take it, rub it on you.
So I give her my phone. She does a bunch of songs. I'm like, oh my God, dreams come true. People, dreams come true. And then the other part of the dream was that her security tackled me, which all the cops did because I had the only backpack. It was Gunner's Miracle Baby's
diaper bag,
bag, but nobody else in all of Rose Bowl had a backpack. So that's a miracle also that we had that. But that was in the dream too. So 2 things in the dream. It's like
you're just psychic.
It was like prophecy.
You like literally manifested that.
But and her mom said to me, I don't know, she didn't say it as a secret, so I'm not like I'm not snitching anything. She's like, when everyone was like against Taylor, like, and we were like, yeah. And I was like, everything she was saying, I'm not gonna misquote her, but it's that was everything I felt. And I was like, wow, you did.
Like she noticed that you were on her side.
Then I was like, oh my gosh. And then she said, I'll never forget this smile. She's like, isn't it just so amazing that you guys have been in Taylor's lives for now 10 years? I'm like, whose life are we in? Wait. Okay, yeah, it's amazing. Because, so this is how crazy of an egomaniac, a lunatic I was at one time. I remembered meeting Taylor with Taylor Lautner when they were dating.
Yeah.
But her mom wasn't there at that time. Her mom remembered us meeting at a time where she's like, yeah, when you guys were on the hills, Taylor was a huge fan and saw you guys and said, Mom, I'm going to go say hi. Aww. And then when she retold the story, like my deleted ego brain like started like remembering. She's like, remember Taylor ran up to you guys at the valet and like was saying hi? And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I did so. We've now met Taylor 3 times.
So she fangirled over you.
No comment. No comment. But I just want to go to parties so badly. I think I'm too much for like an event because she has like real famous like friends. Like I'm like the bootleg Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like
patent
if he's there, like I feel like I'm not that frequency, but Blake's pretty.
Oh my God, they're
that's
epic.
Pretty.
They're pretty epic.
So,
yeah.
But the smallest part of the whole world is her best friend Claire. I grew up with Claire, so Claire, who used to be, she's pre-squad.
Yeah.
The girl with
she's
the brown.
Been friends
she
with
was
her for
at
a long
always
time, right?
like her +1 at every show.
Events
so
and stuff. I remember
Claire,
that.
I grew up with Claire. She told me at a wedding because I was trying to FaceTime Taylor. I was trying to get her phone. I was like, I need to FaceTime Taylor.
You grabbed Claire's phone to FaceTime Taylor Swift.
I was
That's amazing.
attacking Claire's phone.
That's
like,
amazing.
She was running from me, and I was like, please, just one FaceTime. She's like, this is why I'm her best friend, because I don't do things like this. I'm like,
that's funny.
Just say it was stolen. Just say I took it. But she's like, she knows. She's seen your videos. Her and her mom love them. I was like, oh, can't you just say that? She's like, I swear. I'm like,
oh, that's amazing.
So my brain, for the amount I've heard her album, it shows you like I have a real learning disability because I cannot remember lyrics.
Yeah.
If I could remember lyrics like a normal human, I would have already dropped a video for every song.
I tweeted you that. I was like, I will help you make a music video to Look What You Made Me Do, because you did that Snapchat
now
version
it's just
of
like
it.
cuts of Snap, which I can do 15 seconds, but it was like a one cut. Like I need to be delicate where
we can help you. You got a camera crew right here.
Well, we're gonna drop it on this channel. I'm gonna start really learning.
That'd be epic.
Cue cards, but no, I want to have that like where you just really feel it. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna learn it. And people are like, how does he not know? People have real learning disabilities. Went to a doctor.
Spread
ADHD.
awareness. I do too.
So it's not like, oh, he doesn't know the lyrics, not repent. I will bet you money, whoever's watching this, I have listened to the album more than you. I will guarantee that. Even Heidi's like, I think you have set a Guinness Book of World Records. I wish
streams?
a CD. No, I do the CD now.
Oh.
No, once you do CD in the car,
can't go back.
You can't. It bumps so much harder.
It's true.
Even with the USB plug-in, because you're like, oh, USB? No.
Bluetooth, yeah.
All that, no. CD. Whole nother level.
I've always wanted to hear it on vinyl. The vinyl got released.
I need to get an actual vinyl set up.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my one thing I was a little upset about.
With what?
Is my goal, my whole plan. So when I saw DJ Khaled win Snapchatter of the Year, he then went on tour with Beyonce and did like the opening hype snaps.
Really?
So my whole plan
was more pop culture than
was to win Snapchat of the Year so that Taylor would bring me on tour to do the BTS with the fandom and go around and get all the stuff that she can't post because she's getting ready. We want that footage and kind of be like that host and be the DJ Khaled. So I won, everything was coming together, and so then that night I was out there and be like, hey, we want you to come on tour with us.
You were literally like saying everything.
I just kept on being like, they're gonna ask Tree. And then I was like, Tree, anything you need for my snap, I get 14 million views. I can just snap the whole anything. I could just
promo.
I could be in the freaking merch bus. We just snap, but
that'd be epic. Spencer Pratt dealing out Taylor
my new goal is to get so rich, Justin Bieber money, jet money, that I'm gonna just be on the tour by buying front row tickets to every show.
That's a pretty good goal.
Being there, and then people will be like, no, he pays. He's like, it's not for anything but like that energy, because energy charged me up. Like being in the middle of Rose Bowl and lights and I was just like, I haven't been that I'm on a whole new wave. My frequency since that show, like since the album dropped, my frequency went to where it needed to be, but then the show and that 65,000 people I was just like
pumping.
That's the thing I would also, if you haven't been to the show and you're going, really try to tune in to the energy. I know you're like, energy what? But like, be aware of the frequency there. It's the most elite level frequency you will tune into.
I agree. I mean, so on that, like you won Snapchatter of the Year. What is your opinion on Instagram versus Snapchat without getting you in trouble with Snapchat?
Oh no, Snap, I'm done. They don't even like me.
Really?
Oh yeah, they took me out of the algorithm. So I went from 14 million views to like 1 million views.
Like within like a past week or so?
Within a morning. I woke up to that. It was a rough day. I quit Snapchat for a day. I drank a lot of tequila. It was very dark.
Very dark times, guys.
But the reality is, like, Snapchat has never made me like an actual dollar. So like losing 14 million. Like,
that was gonna be my question.
It's really
exposure,
just ego.
But like
ego. So I have as much exposure as I need. Taylor knows who I am.
Taylor not only knows who you are.
She's
grabbed Miracle Baby.
She held Miracle Baby for 15 minutes. So like, and he's heavy.
She's like a big baby. Like, on tour, on
and
show.
She, like, I'm
my God.
And she was like, and keep in mind, her energy's so good. Like, only certain people, Miracle Baby, like, wants to be in your arms versus mom
and so,
standing
like,
there.
Baby was just like, oh my God.
Oh, he was just like, oh my gosh. So.
Because that is just so epic. Because you had an experience that, Spencer, nobody really had that experience meeting her. When you go to the rep room, whether or not you're like in the celebrity group of people that meet her in the rep room where she comes out and like actually talks. I was in the like fan meetup where it's like we all waited in a line. We like met up with her in a curtain and only had like a small amount of time to talk. But like you literally hung out with her in her dressing room and like hugged her. And did you give her a crystal? That sounds like you.
I did right after. I blacked out. Like
we all did. We all did.
Like it was the last thing on, and I only think about crystals. But she did get the crystal, and Tree, I'm sorry to expose this, said that it may have helped her win the Billboard Music Awards. It may have helped give extra good luck.
You heard it. You heard it right here, guys.
So I'm just, even if you're just saying that to me, it made me feel really good. I give her one of my personal, from my collection, my favorite citrine.
Yes. What is citrine? I love that you are so
citrine,
into this.
She doesn't need this, but it will help wealth. It's like the main thing for citrine. But you know, maybe she's gonna be a billionaire, which is great news. The wildest part is that I knew she needed to go on stage, and she didn't have the like, you know, like when you like have that energy, like, oh, I gotta go, like you just feel that. There was none of that. There was like, I am here, I'm present, and that just blew, to this day, I'll never forget how like that moment, she's so in the present, right there, and she said like, she was talking about my hummingbirds, and she's like, the love with you and the hummingbirds is a true love, and I was like, please write that in. Oh my God.
Right.
I said when she was holding Miracle Baby, I said, Miracle Baby, this is who wrote Gorgeous about you. And she looked right in Miracle Baby's eyes and she's like, yes, I wrote Gorgeous about you. And I was like,
oh my God.
I swear to God that happened. Sorry. Maybe Blake and Ryan got the little snippet, but that was after it was already written about Gunner. So she said it. Taylor's not a liar. Okay.
So you are like so into crystals, and I love that. Even just talking about being in the Swiftie fandom, like at the Reputation tour, you're like, the energy like none other is so epic. And have you been to other concerts where you've experienced that?
No,
are you fans of like?
Keep in mind, I went to a very privileged private school.
Okay.
With lots of concert tickets my whole life. I've been to
nothing similar to that. Like
the only person that's as talented, like, is my friend Morgan Saint. Like the only person that I've watched like touch me like spiritually like is Morgan as a singer. Like because she's a songwriter too.
Oh great.
If you're like a songwriter and like write your music and then sing your music, it has such a different impact versus like, oh, I have a hit writer, I'm a great singer.
I'm a great singer, and there's someone ghostwriting my songs.
When somebody writes their own music and is that talented, you feel it so differently because they are. It's their heart, it's their spirit, it's their soul. But like, no, there's nothing even in the realm.
Oh my God, how epic would it be if there was like a collaboration between Beyonce and Taylor Swift?
I wouldn't want it. I don't want her.
Are you sure
with
you
anyone.
wouldn't want it?
No collabs. Sorry.
No collabs ever?
I don't like them. I want. If Beyonce sings Taylor's lyrics,
I can see that happening.
Well, if she Beyonce does like sings the hook of if Beyonce's singing "Look what you made me do, look what you made me do," then that's my problem with even her openers. I was like, yeah, they're talented, but can they sing the Taylor songs? I'm here for Taylor.
Yes.
Because now he's on my phone. So
yeah, me too.
I appreciate, and he's unbelievably talented.
Yeah, and she had the sweetest words to say about him on stage. She was like, he's already legendary. I listen to, she's like, I'm not lying to you when I say that I listen to this artist every single day. And I'm like, that's huge. Oh. That's huge.
Well, did you hear how he got invited?
No, to
perform. He DM'd her or reached out trying to get a ticket to the concert. And she writes back, hey, how about you come on stage and sing your song? So, yeah, it just shows you slide in the DMs, people.
Do you, like, that's the thing though with Taylor Swift, imagine how many people DM her. I feel like it's like especially with Taylor Nation.
In my heart, she sees my DMs.
That's how I feel.
I'm like, I think she does.
I do too. The fact that she's literally seen my channel. I'm a small YouTube channel and she has seen my videos, and it's just like, how do you have the time?
Well, she's traveling a lot. When you're on these planes, you know, like
scroll time,
you know, so you can only pet cats so much, you know, like you gotta check out the internet.
Oh my god, meeting Olivia and Meredith would be like an epic moment in my life.
I'm getting them crystal collars.
Are you really?
I'm
That's
coming out with
brilliant.
crystal pet collars. Definitely gonna get them sent to Treat.
Oh my god.
It's on. But yeah, no, I'm just so thankful for her. She's brought so much positivity into my life. I feel like 99% of people that send me positive messages are Taylor Swift fans. Right. So it's like, it was joining the best team I've ever been part of, which when Style was like,
really?
Oh, Style hit me. That was when I like, whoa. And then Out of the Woods obviously hit, but Style, for some reason, I was like,
yeah, that album, 1989, because that was the tour that I wish that I went on more than anything, because all the celebrities, every single one, there was...
I did appreciate that Julia Roberts was the one freaking in the rep room that night.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think Adele came and Amber Rose, and Gigi Hadid was there that night. And so I was in Club Olivia, and there was Club Meredith. Because you actually walked by me when you and Heidi walked through to Club Olivia. I waved at you and you were like, hey! And I was like, I don't even know if he actually knows who I am. But then, because you guys walked to your front row seats, right?
Everyone's like, why are you in the club? I'm like,
I want to look
Taylor. I'm so happy also, speaking of something I haven't talked about, Taylor, for body image right now, she has exactly what I want young girl. Like, she is strong.
Yes,
she doesn't look skinny. Like, she looks like she is fit. She looks like a professional athlete.
Yes, she does.
I was like, when I saw her right there, I was like, this is what I want every young girl to
aspire to.
All due respect to all these models, and I name them. Taylor looks like she can eat a burger and wear a bikini
and drink a beer and hang out.
And like, so I was like, this girl stay exactly. This is how you win, because it's like she's fit. She looked like a pro athlete.
She's very fit.
She looked like a CrossFit. Like,
I mean, I can't even imagine the type of like prep you have to do to be like. Everyone, like, for so long, like, Taylor can't dance. And I'm like, go to a Reputation tour. She can dance. Oh my god.
You don't even at me with that.
Don't even at me.
So blocked and
reported
for abuse.
Yeah. Reported for abuse. He is such an internet user. I've heard you say stan. I've heard you say I ship it.
There's a new, I need to step my game up. Are you
familiar with Wig? You know Wig, right?
No, see?
Wig is when someone says, like if someone were to walk up to you like, oh my god, Spencer Pratt, wig.
Oh, like a wig out?
No, wig means like, my wig just like literally got thrown off.
Whoa.
It's like similar.
Whoa, okay.
So that has now been abbreviated to, someone's like, wig.
I'm adding
just
that.
Wig.
It's going into the story.
So now you know.
There we go. We're gonna do another episode coming up. We'll figure out what that's gonna be about. Oh, it's gonna be the music video.
Yes.
So we'll do the BTS of the music video after we drop the music video. I already know where we're gonna shoot it, at Temescal Park. I already have the trees that kind of match Tay's trees.
I'm down. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth, pretty epic talk with me and Spencer Pratt about Taylor Swift. He's obviously just as big of a Swiftie as I am, if not bigger. I mean, that's hard to say.
I was touched. My spirit was touched. It's like being anointed. I was
anointed. Yes. We've been knighted.
This is part 1. So we're coming with a part 2.
Spencer Pratt will not be a stranger to the Lauren Lipman YouTube channel.
No.
So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel.
No. Make sure to leave amazing comments on this channel. We need comments. They're very powerful.
And if you're looking for any type of pick-me-up throughout your day, go check out his Snapchat, you guys. He is, as Taylor Swift would say,
we're moving to IG.
the love for his hummingbirds.
Oh wait, no, I do
pure.
have a YouTube show. Spencer Pratt will heal you on the
Heal You.
YouTube channel. It's so real for me that I forget I do it for like.
You forget that someone films it.
Yeah, like I forget like, oh wait, it's for people to watch. So yeah, Spencer Pratt will heal you on MTV's YouTube channel.
Check him out.
That is my thing.
He's gonna be a big YouTube star, and this isn't the last that you've seen of us. Thank you so much for coming.
Coming soon, delicate music video on this channel,
Woo!
exclusive.